the grab.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Toss play. Gains 15.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Let's go.
First and goal. The Jaguars staying with their running attack. The long drive continues. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Get ready. 38.
Second and goal from the 5. They'll run it off the toss. Touchdown and drawing close. They cut into the lead with that touchdown and aren't that far off the pace all of a sudden here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, and I get to say one of my favorite things, the tide has turned here in this game. I love those kind of cliches, but it has turned, no doubt. Being dominated, you get that quick score. Now you're close. Leave it up to your defense to give you a chance to take the lead at halftime.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Jaguars defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half. Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
It's third down coming up. Moreno, the lone setback this time. Moreno's handed the football. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. All set to punt here. Again, we'll try and return this one. Shakes off the hit. Taken down at the 27. And a run back of about 4. Antonio Brown readying himself for this next possession. He's been off his game in this first half, Phil.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win, he better pick it up, find ways to get open, and hope this quarterback gets him the football.
Davis is all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Jaguars from the 27 to Jones. Jones marked down at the 34. That's another reception. Give him 2. The Jaguars will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. 2-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. Screen. The cat ball is out, and the defense has it. halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go, and it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission. They'll go shotgun here. Gets it out for the completion. The Bengals get a first down.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Get ready. 188.
Now 1st and 10. Complete to Greg Olsen, and that's a gain of 9.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories, and doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
2nd and 1. With 2, the Bengals are in the end zone for the touchdown. A 20th touchdown pass of the year. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jaguars offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and
a foot race to touchdown. As we near halftime, that was a much-needed touchdown that suddenly gets this team mentally and even on the scoreboard right back into this game, Phil.
It changed everything, Jim, didn't it? I mean, it changed the fans, the way they're looking at the game, the coaches, the players. It's amazing. One play, and look what it did to this football game.
It'll be a touchback. Now, as we look at these highlights, it's just been a highlight reel of great throws by the quarterback.
Yeah, we're seeing it all, aren't we? We're seeing the power throws, the throws down the field, the short ones, great touch, good decisions, off balance, you name it. This quarterback has done it today.
First down at the 20. Olsen's going to close out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
Moreno has the grab. The Bengals call a timeout. Their first down, offense readying for the snap. The Bengals come to the line with an empty backfield.
Get ready.
From the shotgun. Robert Woods with the reception. The Bengals elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. Second down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end.
Get ready.
And intercepted. He's brought down.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Jaguars have put up the points. It's just they can't stop anybody to this point, Phil.
Yeah, you're right. Defense has been bad. And the offensive side, the offensive line, they have been so dominant. Can this offensive line keep dominating the way they have? I think they can. Go out there, keep calling those plays, and try to find a way to score.
Toss to the outside. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock. But I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
That's reception number 2 for him. The Jaguars call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Here's the first snap after the big play. Davis standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Got the completion.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
Davis now completed his last 7 passes. After that grab, it's now second down and 2. The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Set up screen. He'll try this one from 51. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. That field goal gives this team a little boost of confidence as we draw near halftime.
I think these players and coaches are going to go in halftime feeling really good about what they've done here in the first half, keeping this game close like it is.
And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. The Bengals just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to it. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wire. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Line up right at the 22-yard line. Brown's got nobody around him on the catch, and a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. Bengals with the early advantage.
Welcome back, friends. Jim Nance and Bill Sims from Paul Brown Stadium for the call. And the third quarter is about to get underway. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Jaguars really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Jaguars snap it up at the 26. And they're all over him for the sack.
Good job with the safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
Let's go.
They're setting up screen. Ryan's in on the tackle.
Well, when you get